Hello everyone, it's me. I'm back again. Now, I'm having a little bit of problem hearing Argsy at the moment, which I don't know why, so bear with me a second. But first of all, can you hear me? First question, because that might tell me if Args can hear me. I'm hoping so. But yeah, good, we're on. So, let's go and work out. Daniel, thanks thanks for the help, mate. Nice to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, we're back on a bit of pumps and hoses action, actually. I'm just going to check my sound settings with Args because, do you know what? We recorded No Man's Land this morning, and it was fine. But strangely, now he's decided he doesn't want to listen to me.
Can you hear me?
He's talking away, and I can't hear him. Very odd. Right, bear with me. Let's see what we've got here.
I'm doing well, O'Donnell, boys.
Mode.
Doing well, thank you. Nice to see you all here. Welcome along.
There we are.
Crofter,
there he
Farmer,
is.
Ed, Tanner, Bearded Gamer, Mark is here. Pozox, hello, Mojo. Welcome, buddy. Jeremy, I'll drive my hose around FSG's tractor and see what happens. We can have a look. Scott, how are you? Nice to see you. Morning. Chinook,
hey,
good to have you here.
Stop taking over my stream with your chat.
Did you get it to work? Did you get it to work?
Yeah. It switched over from... It switched to... Don't know why it didn't switch to mic.
As Jeremy said, FSG having sound problems, that's new.
Yeah, standard behaviour, right?
Yeah, part of the course. How are you, mate? Good?
I'm very good, mate. How are you?
Good, thank you. Good,
you look like you're prepared for the worst here.
Well, we're handling some toxic waste, so I thought I'd be careful. I'm a little bit concerned. I've come to your house here in France. You're a French countryside villa, and you've got a septic tank connected to just the toilet in your house with 3.5 million litres of slurry.
Yeah, and I've only been here a week.
You've only been here a week. I know people have said you're full of it, but that's probably a little bit extreme.
Oh, all right. Is that how we're starting, is it?
That's how we're starting.
Is that how
all
we're
guns blazing. No,
Days says away for months and streams still start with audio issues. Nothing has gone wrong for weeks. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's your presence that's set it all off.
Maybe it's me. Maybe it's
I know what it was. I was blaring music out of a Bluetooth speaker this afternoon while I was working, as I worked all day on a Sunday.
Right.
But
right.
I think when I've switched that off, it's not switched back properly. So.
Oh, well, there we go.
How are you doing, mate? How's your ping? First question, because you're travelling from the other side of the world.
I am. I'm sitting at 100 and just on 160. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I was just explaining. Yeah, I was just explaining. Nitrado set the server up for you because we had to request it for access and set it up in the UK, which makes sense. You're in the UK.
So
that's what it is.
It is. They didn't know that Argsy was going to come and join me on Sunday night.
No, they didn't. That's all right. We'll see how it goes. And I was also explaining I have not even... This is the closest I've got to any pumps and hoses, apart from looking at it in the shop. So
brilliant. Well, we're going to have some fun tonight. You're going to do all of the work then. I'm going to make you do all of the work. Which is pretty... This is just a normal episode of No Man's Land, right? It is.
Pretty much.
Oh, dear.
Jeremy Freeman reckons you were listening to Nickelback.
Maybe.
I love that that's a global meme.
I know, right? They should embrace it.
Funny.
They should embrace it. Right,
Hey, Bearded Gamer's just given me a $10 super chat saying, be sure not to let FSG spill any of that waste on the ground.
What a
I will be certain he does not. Right. So where are we starting? What are we doing? So explain this to me.
So, how do I explain it to you? Right, you get the pumps and you get the hoses, and that's it, and you spread stuff. Right. Okay. So what I'll do if I set up, let me do store deliveries here. It won't work because we're on multiplayer. I don't think. But
multiplayer. I did wonder that when you said we need store deliveries.
I think it's because I'd set it up in single player. But what I'll do, let's see if that little trick that we used to do still works. So let me buy you a green 100-meter pipe, and I'll buy you a green 200-meter pipe. So what you want to do now, Args, is grab that first tractor with the reel on the front and spin around to here and pick these up. I think it's R. You just roll up in front of them with the tractor and it'll trigger them.
Have a go. Just for the viewers, FSG's is the 100-meter pipe, and I'm the 200-meter pipe. Just to be clear.
Hey, Bearded, thank you for the $10, buddy. That is much appreciated. Have you told anybody about the name of our farm either?
No, I haven't actually. I did chuckle at that one.
Had to throw that one in there.
Ah, cool. Oh, yeah. So I've got the pump. I can use L, because I can use my left L3 button on my controller.
Right, there you go. Yeah, you're on controller, so there you go. So you can pick those up. I think this maxes out at something big like 1.5 meters or 1.7 kilometers of pipe in total.
Yeah, so we've got 500 meters on there and it's 38% full, so about 1.5 k's would be about right.
So now you should, if you pull up your menus at the top, you should have the option Y.
Y. I've got unload and unlower, but I can't see a Y. I'm sure it's there.
Press.
Oh yeah, attach umbilical hose first. If I press Y, it says attach it first.
Right. Okay. So what's that doing? That's winding it in. So you want to press Z now, which will switch the direction of it. And press Y again. Okay,
and Y, start unwinding.
There you go, and it's dropped on the floor. See, it's dropped on the floor in front of you? So now if you reverse...
please move for unwinding, Oh, look at that.
There you go. And you can wiggle about, and it kind of follows the contours of wherever you go.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to stop there... So if you just stop, though, for now, press Z again, and then Y again.
Okay. I just anticipated and it started winding.
Ah, right, yeah. So it just switches it back. So best thing to do is probably come up to. Do you know what we'll go down to? Field 30.
Good question. What have we got?
No, we'll go down to field 39. So
we've got 4 fields here.
So I've set up 4 fields. The one behind us is a harvested wheat field. Behind that, we've got a cultivated field. Then here we've got, beg your pardon, no, it's a cornfield that's been harvested behind you there. Then we've got harvested potato field here, and then we've got a ploughed field here. So we've got a few options to choose from. But what I think we'll do, we'll go down to the further field so you can roll the decent length of hose out.
Okay. All right.
So if you come up to here and just drop it relatively near here.
Close to. Okay.
We'll drop it off. And then basically make your way down to field 39.
Do I want to do it on that outs, like in between the 4 fields, to go down the middle?
Yeah, I would
just go through the field, or what?
I would. Well, it depends. It depends whether or not we get to this this first field or not. We might come back to it later on, but I would follow it down the tracks if I were you.
This would be neat to have a like a tractor that you can change driving direction on, wouldn't it?
So the new Vulture's a really good one. The Q series Vulture's got a reversible. So yeah, you can also run this on the back or the front.
Back mounted, I was just thinking you could probably remount it.
So I think a lot of people have just a hose tractor. It's usually quite a big tractor as well because of the weight of these.
A hose tractor.
A hose tractor. So when this runs out, you need to drop your second pipe and right.
Oh, there. Yep.
Overlap a little. We don't need to overlap much, to be honest, because you've got a little bit.
Yeah, I did see it popped up with. There we go. LB and.
No, that'll hook it back
I need
up.
To remember what...
So you want to.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking. It's
hit Y again.
Attach umbilical. L shift and Q.
Yeah, that will. So that's hooked it back up. So that's if you wanted to wind it back in. So now you have to drop that. Go back a little bit more.
And does it say keep unwinding? Is it unwinding? No, it's not.
It's dragging. No, you need to drop that one again. Left shift and Q. Drop that one.
Oh, sorry. Oops. No, that's undone that. Oh, as in detach it.
Yeah, you need to detach it.
Ah, okay.
So you can't. So here's a tip. You can't connect your next pipe if it's not fully unrolled. Everything's got to be unwound before you attach it.
Okay.
So there you go. There's your second one. Yeah.
Okay.
So I would drop this.
So how far down here do I want to do?
I would maybe drop it. I would go right down to the far end.
Okay.
And then come back. You basically want to zigzag a couple of times because you've got to think about how much you're going to run through the field, right? And it's not a small field either.
So I must run out in a second. There it is.
So you've got to drop another one there. Hope we've got enough actually.
So
Here.
is this?
We may
Yeah.
need to-
Is this the hose we drag as well?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Well, you could. Well, there's two options here. We could bring a reservoir because I don't know how many meters we've got here in total.
There's only about 150 left, so
So what did we put 300 on plus? I think there was a 200 on it already.
200. Yeah, we've had 500 total. So there's 100 meters left here.
Right. So I would turn around and go back the way you came as well. So you're kind of
Yeah.
building up your zigzag of pipe that you're going to start
Right.
dragging across the field.
Okay. Well, I'll turn that way. So we just turn the other way. That's right. This isn't too laggy, actually.
It's doing well, isn't it?
Yeah, not too bad. Right. Better Gamer's just saying I feel there won't not be as much interaction with chat as you're instructing me. We'll try not to ignore you guys. Promise.
We're trying.
Yeah,
Ginger
so
Ninja
Jeremy,
says, I
Ainsley-
can't believe you put a Wyoming episode up 20 minutes ago, FSG. Now I'm torn to leave the stream and watch it. Well, you should have been waiting, Ginger Ninja. You should have been champing at the bit for it to come out. So I don't think we've probably... Well, no, we do have enough.
Hang on.
We do have enough to cover the field.
You got a spanner in your hand. You're not going to hit me with that, are you?
You need the spanner. Have you buy a spanner?
No, I was just a bit concerned. I walked up to you and you had like a big wrench in your hand. I thought, geez, is this going to turn into an episode of Wyoming?
It's
going to be an assault.
It's the it's my
Fast and
kind of
Furious version.
teaching methods. My teaching methods.
Teaching methods here. Do
So-
it right, Agsy.
So right, you've got to what you've got to do is pick one of them up. You've got to move them close to each other, and then when you click on the other one, they join together.
Right.
So now click on. Oh, it's interesting. That looks like it's joined, but
No, there we go. No. It's attach.
that's detached.
Attach.
I think it might be just a visual glitch there.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, I think that's detached, isn't it?
Might be.
There it is. Yeah, it's a little visual glitch. Is there
That's
another one
like
down at the bottom? No. No, you turned around and came back, didn't you?
No, I turned around and came back, so it's just the one back up here.
Right. So yeah, the one back up here as well.
Yeah. Anyhow, Jeremy Freeman gave a $5 super chat saying Agsy rules don't let FHG boss you around, do the opposite of everything he says. And Chinook gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. So you have to have the spanner out to be able to pick them up.
Yes,
Or not?
and you can drag it. You
Yeah.
can drag it small amounts. Daniel Gale, who won the pipes and hoses on pumps and hoses on Friday night. I have your code for you, Daniel. I will drop you a note after this.
Here it is. Is that? No, it is.
Interestingly, it's disappearing under the ground here, which is odd. That's connected. No,
Is it
it's not.
No.
Oh, it was for a second then.
It's
If I drop
not
that,
now.
right. Weird that it's going under the ground. Let's just drag it over, just over onto the grass. Like
Is that done? Is that done?
it was actually, yeah. That's it done.
Oh, we've
No. There you go.
yeah, no, it is. We were both doing it at the same time.
Yeah, not very helpful. Sorry,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah, too many Chiefs, not enough Indians.
Zebedee,
hello,
thank
Scooter.
you for the pre-order. That is much appreciated, mate. Right, now you've
If
got
you have
two.
to unwind it, it'd be nice to make a heap.
Because you've got two options here now. You can have a
Yes.
reservoir tank near the field.
Yeah.
And you can put a pump here, or you can just fill up. Well, now we've got a pipe here. You might as well pick up one of the pumps from the shop. I mean, any one of them will work, but one of the static pumps. So if you go into, it's in slurry, I think.
Yeah. I'm just looking through it's not the water pump.
So you've got the PU100, the PU300. They're your two options.
Oh, okay. Right, I see.
Either one will work. If you can see, so
What's the distance?
yeah,
Is it the distance it'll pump it?
Yeah, so you would have to either put a second pump in after 300 meters, or you would have to put a reservoir tank in or something. So yeah, that's quite good from that perspective. So I would go for 300.
300.
Because it gives you 1,000 meters.
Oh, I don't have permission. You make me do all the work and you won't let me buy things.
Exactly.
I haven't looked.
You know how that works, right? Ogsy.
Hey, Seren, how you doing?
Manager.
Keep missing my Tuesday streams. Hey, it's all right.
There
No
you go,
worries. That's because they're on Wednesday mornings for you. That's probably why you miss them on Tuesdays. Alright, back note, not Kubota pack. Alright, there we go. So we'll buy that.
Right, pick a tractor. You might want to put a weight on the front of it as well, actually. This thing weighs a ton.
Does it?
Yeah. A weight or another hose reel and some more hose for backup.
Oh, let's do that. We're all about learning.
Change gone come. This is FS22. Yes, indeed.
Pumps and hoses, pumps and hoses.
So I have a quick question about revenue for you guys. Which is more money in your pocket, gifted subs, stickers, or super chat? That's a good question, Bearded. I have no idea.
Been interesting, actually. Are you following the revenue debate that's going on with
I am,
the
yeah.
other stream?
Twitch.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Twitch are trying to... Well, they've got the people on different things, haven't they? All different sort of setups, so they're trying to align them all. But obviously some of them, that means they're going to earn less.
Can we go? 500. We're going to buy that one.
There you go. Oh, he's gone in Argsy orange as well. Look at that.
Argsy orange. Had to.
And that, the top actually. There's a pump on the back of this, so this roller on the back will hold. But we don't want any more weight on the back, really. Right, hang on, Args.
Right.
I'll.
What? Yep.
Surely, can I not ride with you?
You should be able to.
It's not letting me. No, it's not letting me. That's disappointing. Maybe we
no, because it was only for the side-by-sides in the Kubota pack, not the tractors.
Ah, right.
Wasn't it?
I thought it was for everything.
Nah, they added the
add-on.
Made the add-on made it for tractors.
Ah, right.
I'm pretty sure Kubota was just for the side-by-sides.
Right.
Which is a shame.
It is a shame.
That is a good question, I think, from Bearded. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Now I'm not going to start picking up the green hose by loading the orange.
No, you'd have to
one.
connect it at the end.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Right.
So now, come around, hook yourself up, and you need to be in the general vicinity. You don't need to be super close. I had a good chat with the guys about the Creative Mesh guys about this, and they said that they thought it was too much to have connect it to the tanks, then to the pump, then connect another post. They thought it would just be too admin heavy.
So I need to bring the pump over here.
So just reverse it right up. You should get a trigger actually at some point.
On the side, or
shift Q.
It's to attach the umbilical, or am I attaching to the tank?
That'll attach the umbilical. You don't attach to the tank. It's a bit of smoke and mirrors there.
Right.
If you can lower it down. On left shift and Q. I think, it's connected to the reel at the back, actually. So undo that. Shuffle around a bit more until you find a... I think the connector... I'm trying to work out which side the connector's on. Oh, now I'm dead.
Is that one going to be? There we go. That's got it.
Yeah. So you can just, drop that wherever that'll do. Somewhere like that's ideal.
So just leave the... Oh, no, we need the PTO, don't we? We need the tractor.
Yeah, you need the tractor. Tractor's got to stay on that.
Okay. Do we need to turn engines stop off then?
Yes, I'll do that.
Hello, Scooter. Nice to see you. Good to see you. Stop playing with the hoses and get on with it, Crofter. Thank you. I'll buy one of each, Bozox, of course. Always do. In fact, that comes up in our conversation on No Man's Land. We recorded last night. GTX is mod for the tractor, isn't it, Crofter?
Where is the...
There we are.
Where is the setting for that? The engine off setting? I can't see it there.
Do you have to be logged in as admin, probably?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you do. There we go, there it is. Automatic engine start is off. Do a quick save.
That brings up the extra game settings.
Yeah. Right, so that's good. You can leave it switched off for now. Now you need another tractor. Oh. Or you could go and get your one that you used with your hoses, but you might as well use this one here for now. Yeah. Get your applicator, whichever one you want. There's there are.
So tell me about the different applicators.
So as far as I can tell, you've got one that's all-in-one. There's an all-in-one unit, which is the first one, the SP8040. Yeah. So that's the kind of nice, easy one. But it doesn't do anything other than apply slurry. Whereas I think the other ones, so the HS510 is or 5100 is the applicator, so that connects to the pipe, but then you need to add one of the applicator systems to it. So
like the next three.
Yeah, the SPC.
Oh, I'm going to do it.
So one of these has got cultivator bits on it. So
tell us that slurry distributes slurry. Oh yeah, cultivator. So the BS900 is the cultivator.
Yeah, the last one. So I would take the cultivating one because we're putting it straight into 2 harvested fields.
Yeah. So if you were spreading it onto a grass field or something like that, you'd use one of the ones that doesn't cultivate.
Correct. Yeah.
So thank you very much for those gifts.
It's complicated. It's not actually bad. Once you've got your head around it, it's not so bad. It's just.
I'm working out all right. It's working out.
It's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how heavy this is. I don't know. Try it. You may need to buy one. I don't think I used one. So what you've got to do, hook this up and then unfold it. I got confused with this one in my first vid. You know when in my first vid that I was dropping it down and it wasn't dropping down fully?
Yeah.
I've worked out what I was doing wrong. So you've got to basically thread it through the middle. Yeah, that's it. Bang on.
Can I just say, like, I'm on 160 ping. This is not feeling like 160 ping.
That's good.
That is good.
Can you connect a base game dribble bar to the tool holder? No, Julian. It's only the stuff that's in the pack that'll work.
I unfold that. So can I fold that back up?
So you can fold that. You can fold that back up to transport it. Yeah.
To transport. Yeah. Yeah. That's all
so
right.
So run that down to your field and your pipe. And you should be able to connect it up.
Let's see how we go. Yeah, thanks, Crofter, for those 5 gifted memberships. Anyone has had a gifted membership from someone today, make sure you say thanks.
Get this out of the way. So you need to drop your applicator down and connect it up and then come to wherever you want to start your field.
It's back at this end.
Got to say, it's smooth as, isn't it?
Unfold that. Yeah.
Right, you just side by side to travel around it. I know, we should have put the passenger thing. So there you go, that's right. And it should just be a shift and...
Oh, no, hang on, that's detached everything. Oops.
Oh, you detached everything. The roll forward, you should get shift and Q?
It's a slightly different... Yeah, it's a different command on my controller.
Ah, right, okay.
So then normal will attach and
So it's interesting, the pipes are all a little bit out on MP.
Yeah. I'm assuming they look a lot nicer than that in single player.
Yeah, they do. Your connectors pop back above the ground there as well, which is good. So yeah, get yourself where you want to start. Get yourself lined up with your edge of your field. It's dragging nicely though, it's nice and smooth.
Oops, don't want to detach it. I need to unfold that.
Yeah, unfold that. So now this is the thing that it bugged me for a while. This.
Yeah.
So if you lower down see how in the middle it's staying up in the air.
Yeah.
Now if there you go. So you've got to lower the other.
And that. Okay, and that changes where it pivots as well. That changes the pivot on that.
And the tractor's running up at the farm, so you should be able to pull away and be spreading now. If we left the engine on. If we
it was not. No, we didn't. No, it did say we needed to.
Right, so it's just cultivating.
Yeah.
But not spreading. So if I turn this on now, watch your if you pop up your HUD, you should see.
Yeah.
I think it only holds something crazy like 100 litres. I think it might show. If you had a reservoir tank down here, you see it starting to fill up. But if you pull away now, you should... Yeah, tractor's running.
No.
Fertilise Or have you got B to turn it on?
B to turn on what?
The cultivator piece, the second piece in the attachment. Is it blue already?
Yeah, no, see, it's blue, yeah, yep.
Alright. Why are we not applying?
Probably something I've done.
Everything's working, or it won't let you start if you if nothing's connected up. Let me go and check this tractor again. Right, actually I think it might be in the wrong spot. I think it might be. We were in the load spot, not the unload spot, so let me just move it to this side, see if that makes a difference.
Okay. I can't say I have actually seen this done in New Zealand, Mark. Would be sprayed slurry, but a lot of what I've seen done around dairy farms around us is they use just the big slurry tanks and just
that's my fault.
It up at
Hogs. Oh yeah, didn't turn the pump on. I turned the tractor on, didn't turn the pump on.
Ah,
there
gotcha.
you go.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, I've got the PTO running. Thank you everyone.
Well,
Eric and Massey, thank you very much.
Where would we be without your chat? There we go. That's working now.
FX Gamer, can we connect a pump in any slurry storage or just the ones that come with the DLC? You can do it with everything. So if you've got a built-in pump slurry pit, so basically any trigger, you should be able to unload it from. So ARG should be going now.
Yeah, we're going. I can't believe that I'm playing at 160 ping and the drag on this hose is just amazing.
Smooth, aren't they?
Yeah, it is. It's buttery.
Good old lobster.
I honestly,
knows his stuff.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. They disappear under the ground on hills at the moment, but the guys are aware of that.
So what do I? When I want to lift up at the end, do I just lift up the? I can do. Yeah. Okay. I can.
Yeah. It comes into one unit. If you,
tab to the cultivator to lift that up. Right. So there, if I look in the menu now, so that's showing us as light blue. Now there's the double activation, a double
so you can
application rate, isn't there? So I press.
You can double tap it if you want. Yeah. Works with precision as well.
So there's you go slower though.
Lime off. Yes, I think that's probably the trade-off, isn't it? You're doing
trade-off. Yeah, it is a trade-off. Which makes sense, I suppose, to pump it through at the same rate, but get twice as much into the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
We've got a bit of a floating pipe here, ever so slightly.
Yeah, and this bit's through the ground up the top here, but...
Have they sorted the animal... Thomas, they're aiming to sort the animal pen issue for launch. Yes, they're very, very much aware of that. I think they've had a lot of feedback, actually, so I've sent them screenshots and everything the last couple of days, so... But they're just visual glitches. It doesn't stop it working. So hopefully they can fix those pretty quick. Thank you, Peter. Much appreciated.
Well, there we go. That's pretty awesome. Considering
it's good,
it's taking you half an hour to explain that to me.
Yeah.
And get it all set up.
It's just logic, right? It's just common sense. But if you've never done it before and you've got to learn the keys as well, so it takes just a little bit of time just to get your head around it. But after that, it's super slick and it's just fun, right?
That's just a new thing to do.
Yeah, Kadirk dropped in on Friday's stream and he was just saying it's so nice to do something different to the norm. It's not another DLC that is just, here's some more machinery, go and do what you've been doing for the last year on FarmSim. It's something completely different, which is nice. Yeah.
Mark, you're saying you've about it being owned. So Laura Farms did a video on it 12 months ago, I reckon, and she went to a farm and they were using drag lines. But I think they had a nozzle spreader, so it just sprayed it across the field rather than cultivating it in like this. Yeah. Black Book saying he saw one being done in Ontario.
I think it's done a bit all over. So I asked, they said this. I think it depends on where you are in America, right? In the US, if you're certain states and certain different types. I guess it's more of a.
Well, you've got to have the slurry in that to do it first.
Exactly, it's kind of one of those mixed farming. It's mostly probably cattle farms that use it. Handy way of getting rid of their waste products, but also probably planting for feed for the cows, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so Kurim's asked a good question. If you hit over the max distance of the pump, do you daisy chain a second pump in?
I haven't
So if
tried
we
that
wanted to
yet,
pump-
so I think we
No.
should try that in a bit with the 300 meter one. See if you can, if you can boost the pump again.
Yeah. Do you want to start setting that up while I'm doing this?
I will indeed. So we'll go over to...
So we've got 500 meters on, so we'd have to...
Do you know what? I'm going to buy this bottom field 42, although it doesn't need fertilizing. Typical.
I think it's Dutch originally, Crofter. Cool. Hog farms. Yeah, hog farms would be a big pile of crap, wouldn't they?
So
Scott's saying, I've only seen it used with mega hog farms. Oh, there we go. He's a high black bug.
Trying to find it. Typically everything's fertilized. Oh, hang on. I can reset fertilization. I think I've got easy dev, haven't I? Right. So let's pick a field. Let's go for something a little bit further.
Let's turn that back off.
How many meters were we down to there? We just need to
500.
drag. We just need to drag the hoses around a bit, don't we?
Yeah, we could just drag the hoses around and make a big line.
I'll buy 42, and we'll and we'll set it up that way.
Yeah. So double application rate's half the speed of single application rate. So it just means you only have to set it up once if you want to do it.
42 wheat harvested. There we go. Cloud, no fertilizer. Confirm and close.
So let's try this.
There we go. Nice. Right.
I want to see what an AI worker does when it gets to the end.
He'll go in a massive loop, crash into a tree, and wait for you to come and rescue him.
Probably. Oops, didn't like me standing in his way though. Do you think anyone will get this to work with anhydrous? Oh, who knows? Probably as simple as just changing what the input is in the XML. Better game of it.
Yeah, it probably would. I'm not sure it would be an anhydrous thing, would it? In reality,
no, I think
they've got to be under pressure.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of pressure, and the risk of having a leak or something in a fitting or fixture somewhere would be too high.
Right, I'm going green, and do you know what we're going to buy?
Hey, Ryan, how are you?
Let's buy a load of 100-meter lengths, and then we know what we're doing.
All right, so I've got that lifted up perfectly.
How many I've bought there, but 6. So we know at half distance we'll need to.
There we go.
Grow in
That's
no,
right.
7 actually. Perfect. How's it going?
So the worker got turned around all right. The only thing they did is they lifted up both attachments.
Right, but remember to drop them both down.
But yeah, and everything's gone back down and
good.
running again. Perfectly.
Nice. There you go, folks. Look, we're doing the testing, so you don't have to. So the small pump, the 300-meter pump. Right. Let's buy that. I'm going to need 2 of these, actually. I'm going to need more tractors. It is very tractor-heavy, this stuff.
Yeah.
These tractors run it
But
well.
most slurry
unplug
stuff is.
Yeah.
So the local contractor who does it around us, I think he's got 2 big... He's got a big Vulture and a big case that pull big, like Samson-style tanks around. And then they have a third tractor, which is the agitator and pump. And that's what they use to pump it out of the reservoirs.
Nice. Do you know what I'm going to do while I'm waiting as well?
A nearby farm would pump the slurry through an irrigation pivot. That just sounds like all sorts of hassles and corrosion.
Imagine that getting clogged up.
Clogged up, yeah. I suppose it'd be they'd put it through a macerator pump in it, which is what these pumps do, isn't it? They just grind all the solids up.
Yeah.
Or the solids settle to the bottom of the tank first. Which is a good point, actually. I need to have a look at the separator and that sort of thing. Have you had a play with that yet?
I have, yeah. Yeah, that's quite good fun. That is quite good fun. What am I doing? What am I doing here? I'm getting...
Let's see the big boy setup. The big cultivator. What's this one? Let's have a look.
12 meters is the biggest. I think they're between 9 and 12.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've got 9. That one's 12 and 12. Yeah. So we're just running the 9-meter one. How many pumps can you put on the silo trigger?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have 2 systems running off the same...
Can you split the lines out in the field so you can have one source feeding 2 tractors in different fields?
No. There's no splitter.
So if you brought, say, a reservoir down, it's only got one outlet on it?
Yeah, I've not seen anything yet with the... I mean, there might be. I've not tested everything, but I haven't found anything that's got 2 outlets on it. I've just put a massive fent. I was going to roll up your pipes, but I don't think we need to. This is going to get confusing. I went and bought the same colour pipes.
Yeah.
So, Y? No. Z, Y.
It's the purpose of it to avoid compaction. If so, does that matter on an unplanted field? And the does, it will then be preparation with certain crops. Do you mean as in the weight? I suppose, yeah. I don't actually know the purpose of why you'd pump it direct. I guess it reduces travel time between fields if you have to go and refill.
Also, weight. It's weight of. If you think a massive, you think of a massive tanker and a massive tractor.
That's what Mark asked.
Yeah, I think that's the main reason for it.
Right. So you got a lighter tractor and only the 4 tractor wheels on the ground.
Yeah, well, you see the horsepower requirements for all of this stuff is really quite small. I'm just going to run this all over the roads, through trees and everything. Right, there's 200 meters.
Should have zigged when he zagged.
So you don't have to run the hoses from the field back to the farm, T-Man, at all. You could just take a reservoir. There's a 45,000 litre reservoir and with a pump on it, so you could just drive that down to the field, hook up to that, and then just run tankers up and down to fill it up. That's the other option. So you could do it that way, which is quite good fun. So that's 300 meters there. So technically, our pump wouldn't work beyond this.
Thanks for stopping in, Scott. Say hello to Martin Par Free for All for us. Have a nice...
Take it easy, Scott.
Don't need the horsepower, but need something hefty for the equipment and the hoses. Only really the hoses that seem to weigh much, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, if you put 1.5 kilometres of hoses on that reel,
it's pretty heavy.
A fair bit of weight.
Yeah. This is going to be an interesting test, actually. I've not done this. So I've got 600 meters of hose, and I'll couple it all up without a pump, and then there it is. The ends keep on disappearing into the ground with this. This is the first time I've seen it do this on a map.
Probably, I imagine it's just a multiplayer thing.
Yeah, possibly.
Like my magic bales I had last night in No Man's Land.
Yeah. Let's dump this. There we go, last one.
Morning, Steve. How are you? Now, of course, obviously, everyone, if you haven't pre-ordered, we are going to buy it. Make sure you use a creator code. Argsy Gaming, all one word, or what are you, FarmSim guy, all one word?
FarmSim guy, all one word, yeah.
Or anyone else you might want to support. Beauty of it is, it doesn't cost you anything else. No extra.
Right, here we go. Wrong one. Lower it down. It says that you can use the field container if a multiplayer game, then use the hose from the main source in single play. Interesting. Is it one I think it is... Jan, I think it is one hose, one pump. I've not found... what am I doing here? Left shift Q. Look, it's just got one connector on the top there, so drop that down now. Are you done in that bottom field, Args? Almost.
I'm just doing the last section now.
Right, I've got to find all these connections now, haven't I?
So I could have actually had the hose reel on the front of this tractor, and
yeah.
Then you effectively don't even need two tractors for it. One for the pump and one for this.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, these connections are a bit iffy in MP. There you go. Somewhere around about here. Have we gone past it, or is it in here? No, it's right here.
Alright, done.
Attached. I think. Is that my last one? Oh, I've got another one here. Jeez, oh.
So I need
It's
to
torture.
attach the hose. Haha.
Right, they're connected. Right, done.
Interesting. It doesn't like pulling from the where the joint in the hoses.
Oh, in terms of stretching it?
Pulling this, pulling the second hose across.
Right. Are you rolling it in?
It's done like it. No, I've just driven around the field, but it's done pretty much a hard 90-degree bend at the junction between the two hoses.
Right. Right, I will try. Let's go for a big one as well. I've not tried these bigger ones yet. So it would be this one? What's this one? They're just slurry distributors. Right, let's try this one. This looks like fun. Tons of pipes on this one.
Another one's done a full 180 bend. I wonder if that's just a multiplayer thing.
Possibly, yeah. Although I did see DJ manage to hook up one of his the wrong way completely on his demo.
Really?
It still worked. There we go. Now I'm expecting this won't work because I've got 600 meters connected to a 300 meter pump.
Right. So you've managed to put two pumps on the outlet, is that right?
No, well I don't. Again, that's another thing we need to test. I expect that'll work. Right. If it's in the trigger, I expect you could probably run more than one pump.
Yeah, right.
I'm making an assumption.
Right, shift and Q attaches the umbilical.
And I'm making a hash of this.
Right, it's a bit backwards trying to get your head around which tool to fold with the two pieces.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of scrolling through implements, isn't there? Ah, you're back. Could have used you for this one.
That's right. That's not what I wanted to do.
Right, let's hook this guy up. Right, Args, you want to fire up? Oh, you're coming back.
No, I'm just driving around. I'm just having a play. What do you want done?
Turn on that small pump.
Okay.
I'm interested. So that's a 300 meter pump, and we've got 600 meters of and 600 meters of pipe attached to it. So I'm intrigued to see what will happen now. If we'll get an audible warning or anything.
No, no pump target found on umbilical hose.
Have I got one? No, this is where anything disconnect? Have I not maybe connected one of the pipes up? Typically, I got green pipes and put them in the middle of a. I do.
There's a detach warning on that one.
Attached.
Detach on that one.
Oh, I've got one here. Missed one. That was it.
Right.
Right. We're good. Right. Try again.
No liquid manure source found. What did it say? Found near pump.
Okay, so move the big pump out of the way and try it with a one on.
Oh no, there we go. I've got it. It would just have to be back a bit closer.
Doing that thing where I can't lower this thing down now. Oh, you press Y, don't you? That was it. Forgot there was another button. Right. Put this over here.
It looks like it's applying from here.
Got no warning. Yeah, it appears to be applying. Yeah, it is.
So it's a 600 meters of hose with a 300 meter pump.
A 300 meter pump. And a bit of a glitch in the pipe.
With the hose, yeah.
Screenshot that for the guys.
So do you see this as more of a novelty or something new and different, or is it actually a benefit? That's like anything, isn't it? I mean, do you know the thing with people get fixated about tractor brands or anything? It doesn't really matter. There isn't actually any tangible benefit to any of them. And really the only difference between a 400 horsepower tractor, whether it's green, red, orange, blue, yellow, is probably how fast it goes.
Like you're all over the place here.
That's one of the 12 meter ones, isn't it? But
that's the 12 meter,
just injecting, not actually.
Right. So it's interesting, even though the pump said it would. But I'm going to run over my pipes now, which is, I think, frowned upon.
Big no.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, I'll hide that one's floating. I can just about do the limbo under that. Easy.
Oh, it's slow to raise this up.
So how fast are you running this one?
So this
speed
one,
are you doing?
Drop it down.
We've also gone the wrong way across the field. But
I know. 10 miles an hour.
10. So it's faster than the cultivating one.
Yeah.
But obviously not cultivating,
definitely.
so you'd have to go across, unless you had a direct drill or something.
Let me put on double application and see if it. I'm guessing it will drop down to 6 maybe.
I imagine so. Yeah, I mean, I think I can see you having fun with it, but yeah, whether you use this or however you apply your slurry, it doesn't really matter. It is a lot of effort and setup, but you'll probably find the setups, if it's a big enough field, like you say, scooter, if you don't have to run back and forth with it, fill up your slurry tank all the time, because slurry runs out a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's one of these things, isn't it? You'll set up reservoir tanks in fields, and you'll set your pipes up and your hoses up, and then they probably sit there a lot of the time, right, through the winter and stuff.
They probably shouldn't, but yeah, you could. We were talking last night about Maize Plus, you know, with the change in outputs from
that's right.
Cow barns and things like that. That, you know, it's going to become more of a thing to do because you're going to get so much more slurry.
Yeah. Average Andy, nice to see you. T-Man might have to evacuate due to Hurricane Ian coming in. Oh, jeez. Stay safe, T-Man.
I did see about that. I've cancelled the Artemis rocket launch, or postponed it again.
Bragg roleplay, why the hose glitches. I think it's a multiplayer thing. We'll feed it back. And this is they may have fixed this already, to be honest. We've got a preview version. It looks nice when you run across a, well, I suppose this is just a normal.
You can actually see the poo lying in the furrows.
Nice.
Almost smell it.
Smelly vision. Right, Args, let's do you want to look at some of the other stuff? Because the BGA stuff's quite clever.
Okay. Super glitchy. I think the glitchiness speeded is just the multiplayer side of things, because you haven't experienced any of these things on your single player.
Not had any issues. I had a couple of stretches on the hose. If you really run the hose to the limit, it decouples from the machine, but still works.
But you get that sometimes with tractors and implements if something happens, don't you?
Yeah, it's that springiness.
Be an explosive mess if you ran over the hose.
So apparently, I had two answers the other night. I said, can you run over the hose? And they said, well, they're flexible hoses, so you should be okay with it. But at the same time, I'm guessing, as with anything, if you ran over it enough times, you'd break it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Right.
If S19 had a portable PTO hookup. They did, didn't they? There was that portable PTO. Just
a generator or something like that.
Generated PTO.
Do you want to get one of those Zunhammer tanks, Args, and fill it up from the digestate, or from the slurry tank? And I will. A
Zunhammer?
Yeah, one of the yellow haulage tanks, slurry haulage tanks.
Yeah.
And I will go into the build menu, and I will pluck out one of the productions. There we go. I've not tried the big one yet. Let's try that. Yep, brilliantly set it up the wrong way around. Well done. I suppose it's all right.
Right. Let's jump in here then. I'll turn that on.
If you're using a dribble bar, you can. If it's an injector or cut through. Thank you, Julian.
Is that because of the pressure? Oh, as you drive over it, sorry. Yeah.
Zebedee, are they modelled on lay flat or reinforced? Do you know? They look flat when they're on the roll, Zebedee, but actually when they're down here, I suppose these are full of slurry, so...
Be like a fire hose.
Yeah. Move one of these out of the way now. So our little test there on a 300-metre pump turned out to be, it'll do more than that, than you want it to.
I wonder if that's just a realism thing.
Yeah.
Relies on farmers using relevant equipment.
I'm going to buy a manure spreader. I'm ashamed I've not got precision installed, because it didn't work with precision the other day, but I didn't know if that was just the manure spreader I had, because I was using a modded one.
Alright, so what am I doing with this tanker?
So run it over to
that building.
That building on the outside of it, where the wrench is.
Right.
Just park alongside that, and then you should just get out and hit the wrench, and it should turn it on.
I don't have my visuals on. Hang on. Zone markers, filters. Turn on separator.
There you go. If you come in here, if you come around here.
Is there a fill trigger for it? Or do I
nope. Come around. It's a bunker.
No.
So it just fills this up.
Ah.
So if I zip us forward a little bit.
Oh, there we go. It is actually going. Is it? Oh, it's taking out of the tank. Right,
Yeah.
so you gotta leave the tank there.
But you can decouple a tractor. The pump's on the
Decouple
building.
it.
Yeah, so you can just
Right.
leave the tanker there just running. And
Yeah.
this you can use for bedding for animals, or you can use it for...
So separated manure is separate to manure.
yeah, it's a new fill type.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll run this. I'll just run this until we've got a... I need to get a loader as well, won't I? So we'll do that, and then we'll run it on the field and see
There's a shovel here. You can just shovel it in.
Yeah. Think I got time for that?
Stretch, what DSL settings do you guys use when playing multiplayer? What do you mean by that? I don't use anything special settings, but
Yeah, nothing. I'm as I am.
no.
I'm on fibre, the network though. Now, is that coming from the hose? Can't see the hose side. No, it's not. Sorry, are you talking about the dried stuff? No, basically it comes from here, T-Man. And imagine there's a hose connected up.
I was just going to say, there's not actually anything that looks like it could be a pump that connects into that. But
Oh, it's stopped.
yeah, it's
Turn it
empty.
on.
No, it's empty.
The tank's empty.
Yeah. So
How big a tank is
21,000
that?
litres of 21,000 litres of slurry gave us 6,500 litres of manure, pretty much.
Right, that's rubbish. I don't think I can top... See if I can fill it from here. I don't think I can.
So
It's requesting an update from the server.
You can sell it at the livestock market.
Yes, you can sell it as well. We'll
It's
dive
actually
through-
worth less than manure.
Yeah, I think it's an animal bedding thing. I think that's
And less,
probably...
and less than slurry.
yeah, that's probably your requirement for it. Oh, look.
Yeah.
Get a bit of helping hand now with the slurry.
Oh.
Wheel loader, that's what I wanted, wasn't it?
Having some problems connecting to multiplayer servers, even trying to create a game. Yeah. What sort of connection do you have, Stretch? Yeah, FSG did say, Kieran, we could drop the... In fact, let's do that. I'll go get another load. And I'll drop the... I'll disconnect the trailer and just leave it there.
Yeah. Slow it down while you fill up. It did, T-Man. I sped up the time to try and get as much of that fermented whatever.
It's full. Was it full when I drove off Farmerhead? I'm confused now. So we go and disconnect that. Let's head on over here. I didn't actually see whether it was full, but I got over there and it wouldn't fill up, so I'm a bit confused. We have that.
Get this connected up as well.
So it's not working. So it's not full. See, did I have to be... You know, turn on separator. So now I can turn it on.
There you go.
Now it's going. Disconnect that though.
It's still going. Yep.
It's still going, but it wouldn't start with the tractor disconnected.
Oh really? Okay, that's interesting.
Hmm.
Right, let's speed forward so it's daytime again.
Oh, FSG F12'd it. I didn't realise you filled my tank for me. I drove over.
Oh, did it work? Did it?
Yeah.
I saw it
drove over to
saying
fill it up, and I was like, "What's
Right.
going on?"
It said requesting from server, so I didn't know if it was going to do it or not.
Yeah. You're right, sir. Please just carry on. Drive past. It's all right. The tractor's not going anywhere. No need to turn your car off.
And have a complaint, you get a rude letter.
You are. You are.
Now it's turned off again. Has it turned off again, or is that filled up again?
It's not saying it's got anything in the trailer.
Right.
Let's see. Did it?
Oh.
Yeah, no, the trailer's empty.
Need to connect my joystick back up. Mouse controlled front loading.
I had exactly the same thought, Crofter. It just sounds weird to actually use separated manure as bedding.
Yeah, it does seem odd, doesn't it? Here, you can line your own, you know what?
Yeah. But it's fine because it's dry because we took all the liquid out of it. Just be a bit smelly.
There you go. Right, so we've got. Why don't you spread a bit of that on this field here, Args, and see if the fertilisation state goes up.
Oh, just wait, mate. Impatient. All right.
Where did he go? Oh, there he is.
Oh, there was a traffic in the way. I had to go the other way. That's right. This one spreads on the outside.
50% fertilised, and if I go over here, it's 0%.
But graphically, it is very hard to see. In fact, I don't know if it's visually changing the state at all. Like
no, I don't think it is.
Would. Let's go try it on a different texture.
Yeah, try it on this ploughed field over here. You'll have to watch videos on this man here.
Till it, yeah, Zividi says till it rains, it's not going to be very good. Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello, Rob. How are you doing? Nice to see you.
So we use sawdust a lot here in New Zealand for bedding in calf pens and things like that. Kirim, sawdust and wood chips. But normally, like you say, it gets scooped out and then used and spread somewhere. Dad actually used to use it on the gardens at home. He can scoop out the sawdust of calf crap all through it and use it as a sort of manure on the...
Nice. There you go, you're getting some decent spread out of it as well. That's...
Yeah, it's actually lasting a wee while.
Yeah.
Considering it was only half full.
How much was in there? 8,000?
1,000 litres, I think.
Can you use separate mature in greenhouses? That's a good question, Scooter. Don't know. I'll have to find out. Nice little animation as well, little smoke coming off it as well.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to level the corner of this field off, and we'll look at the BGA because that's quite clever as well. We're going the right thing.
Right. Yeah, nothing discernible on that texture. Ooh.
A big ramp to fall down now. Nice flat area there. We paint it as well. Fast
landscaping. Yeah, that's impressive.
Right. You want to build these arcs? I'll instruct you.
Instruct.
So, let me jump into the menus here. So you've got in productions, is it? Yes. So you've got your 3 separators there, 3 different size ones.
Right. So
and then
we've used the biggest one, haven't we?
The biggest one there.
So does the small one just dump it in a pile on the ground?
Yeah, dumps in a pile on the ground, and the other one
does. Yeah, okay.
In that little concrete bunker. Then you've got your 3 kind of your fermenters, which are your kind of the brain of your. So drop one of those down. Doesn't matter which one. Try and drop it.
Doesn't matter where I put it.
No, but try and drop it kind of in the corner nearest the the separator, because I want to see. It might. You'll see when you drop it down, actually. Quite clever stuff with connections.
Info biogas plant root building created.
So yeah, look, tells you how far it is from the BGA to the liquid manure tank, for the fermenter to liquid manure tank.
So I think
now, sorry, in the build menu.
Go back. Yeah.
See it above the.
Oh, sorry, the
BGA.
line. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, the line.
Yeah. Okay. BGA. Ah, so it's BGA 1 liquid manure.
So
BGA
I think now it's close enough.
20 meters.
I think it's close enough now that you can. Oh no, it's not. So I was thinking that it would potentially take it. It was close enough to take it. So I don't know why it gives you that 20 meters. Tells you it's 20 meters.
20 meters too far.
Unless you could put a pump on it, I suppose. Would you connect it at this end?
Oh, they're the cogeneration things.
So yeah, drop in then the other stuff if you want. You can put a. This is one of my favourite things actually. If you put in a one of the 4 solids machines, like go for the second or the third one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the message.
Feeding pipe. Oh, there we go. Now that's connected.
Yeah.
If I twist it around, that connects it.
It's good, that isn't it?
That's pretty cool.
So that's quite clever.
Yeah.
And then you've got the electricity generating points, the agenators, cogeneration plants. So you can drop those in as well. So basically, the fermenter creates methane, but then if you've got one of those plugged into it as well, it'll create electricity from the methane. And there's a little burn point as well you can add on as well.
And does it show me the cogeneration? Oh, it doesn't actually need to connect with anything.
No, it just needs to be close enough, I think. Should all connect up. You should see those lines building above it.
Oh, yeah, the lines at the top. Yeah. I see.
And the little gas lamp as well. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to work out now why. How do we get that liquid manure, which is obviously one of the staples, over to here?
Don't know. Oh, the 20M is the size of the fermenter, right? Ah, that makes sense. So if so it's part of the name. Gotcha.
Let's just fill this up.
Fermenter 20M, fermenter 26. That makes sense, Farmer Ed. So it's not got anything to do with distance. But it should still be dragging.
Right, okay. Yeah, it says it's connected, but for some reason it's saying it's not found anything. So let me just...
I've seen a lot of people try up manure spreading and soon realise it doesn't go faster, treat it as basically a supplemental fert and just end up using liquid or dry fert mainly.
Right, I'm loading some stuff into here. You go into the... We've got 10,000 litres of slurry now. 20,000 litres of slurry.
Yep, that's there.
So it's saying fermenters, not all materials are available. Which is fine, because we're just going to do slurry, I think.
Bunkers is running bad. Cogeneration plants is not running. Torches, your gas torches are inactive. That's a BGA utilisation thing. That's new, is it?
Yeah, I think so. So interestingly, we've put 20,000 litres of slurry in, but it's saying that really only silage is what they need for output.
Have they added? They've added bioproduction inputs. I can buy this and we don't have the mod on for it, do we?
Oh yeah. No, we don't.
I've just bought everything, so everything should now be running.
Oh, there you go. We've got to switch it up. We've got to switch it on, obviously.
Yeah.
Fermenter's running perfectly.
Fermenter's running perfectly.
Bunkers is running bad. Why are the bunkers running bad?
Don't know. And the gas torch isn't working.
Because we've not produced any methane yet. if we speed the time up,
Right. And I need to go to the power plant. Oh, we don't actually need. Oh, we do need to activate it. There we go. That's activated now too.
let's zip forward in time and see what happens. Raining again. That's what's happening.
Yep. That's what's raining.
Take care, T-Man. All the best, mate.
See you, T-Man. Nice to have you here. Stay safe, mate. I'll keep an eye on this hurricane. What's the Dob bunker capacities? I was thinking a bunker for each fill type. Where are those bunkers? Are they under silos? Oh, there's heaps of things under silos. Crikey.
Yeah, there is.
So where are the bunkers? Like the
So digestate we're distributing across biogas plant. Methane we're distributing. What's that? Storing. Let's store some methane, shall we? And digestate distribute across biogas. So I think if we go over to here, right? Do you know what?
No, I don't know what. But tell me.
So this has got dead digestate in it now. So as it's producing digestate in the fermenter, it's putting it back into here.
Right. I see. Yeah, 10,000 liters.
But you can't put.
So it goes that way.
You can't put. Yeah, it's one way traffic.
Right.
So I've switched methane to. Storing. We've got a handsome 6 liters of that now. Let's speed up time again. Methane's ticking up very slowly.
Drive over bunkers. So where are
our little thing's burning. Look, it's burning off our methane now.
Oh, it is too. Look at that.
But it only stores 658 litres.
Ooh.
That's not much, is it? So the methane now, if you activate the electricity bit now.
I think I already have.
That should be converting it into...
So methane, do I need to change to distributing? No?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Distribute across biogas.
Yeah, I'd put it to storage. So there you go. So now we should be making electric. The cogeneration plants are running. What are bunkers then? What are those?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the bunkers. The other ones for like you could store potatoes and cover them and all that, wasn't it? No, I'm thinking the wrong thing. That's in Maize Plus, not in this one.
You're getting your technically difficult mods mixed up.
I am.
So
is there silos for methane? I don't believe there is, Zebedee. I don't think it adds any silos for that sort of thing. Or just liquid manure. Liquid manure.
There is no bunkers.
No, not in this mod.
Because there's no output that would require a bunker, is there?
No, apart from the
So would it
manure,
be
separated
so
manure.
Would it be for? Let's put a silage bunker down. Put a silage bunker down within earshot of it.
Okay.
Let's see if it connects it. Okay, it's not connected it with anything. But it's a one-way system, isn't it?
Yeah, the fermenter's distributing to the 3. Oh, except for except for the digester thing. That's going in.
Unless it counts. Oh, do you know why? It's because the bunker's empty. That makes total sense. Because you purchased it. I wonder if could we load something into this?
What?
Evening, Mark. How you doing? Nice to see you. Does the methane torch flame? No, it just steams, smokes.
Methane burns invisible, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I suppose it does, yeah.
I don't think they do actually. There's the methane flames you see at other places, don't.
Let's see if I can tip to ground here without, if it'll actually register in here with...
The last BVL bunker. Production factories, the last bunker. What was that? Crofter. Production factories. Oh, that drive over. Ah, okay. That one there. I see now. Fermenter is too far away from feeding pipe. Ah. Oh, so there's this one here too, FSG. I'm just going to put on.
Found another one.
Yeah, the drive over bunker. There is one in there, which is that one there.
Where are you?
I've just placed it down.
Ah, yes. I put this on the other one. Look, press the buttons at the side here.
Right.
And you can reverse in with that.
Oh, so it's just the same as this sucker.
Same as that, yeah, but I'm just in...
But it means you
go and
drive
reverse
in and unload.
Yeah, go and reverse in though and see if it triggers that, because it's still saying we've got not an error. It says bunkers is running bad.
Do you want to fill me up with some silage or something?
Have you not admined?
I have, but I was going to just do it while I'm driving. Even some cut sugar beet or something.
I can't do it. You need to be in the cab to do it.
Oh, do you? Oh, you do too. Vehicle fill unit. See what we can put in. Sugar beet cut. So that's a product that this accepts, isn't it?
Dan says, I think, actually predict someone will make a scalable feeding mill out of the BGA DLC technique. Add as many different crop silos and different recipe outputs. Silos perfect for maize plus.
So cut sugar beets changing to a silage texture in there. And the floor moves.
But the bunkers are filling up now. So where it said bunkers is running bad, so I think it just needs to have product in there.
Something in there.
That's interesting. That's changed to silage, isn't it?
So can I now, if I make that silage, can I tip that in there at the same time? Yes, I can.
Yeah, it's just a general dumping ground.
Hmm.
Oh, they'll take quite a lot of...
There you go.
How much is in that tray?
Hey, 22,000 litres, I think.
Wow,
Cheers, Bearded Gamer. Catch you later, mate. Thank you for the super chat as well. Appreciate that.
Take care, Bearded. All the best, mate. Thanking you. I'm doing well, thanks, Mark.
So does that now... Bunkers is running okay. So if it's okay, is that saying it's only 25%? Is that because it's only 25% full?
Yes, I think I think that'll take quite a lot of...
so that's 44,000 litres, so it might take 200,000 litres possibly.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it? Pretty small to be taking that amount of stuff. Peter Zawila? I'm up in Scotland, mate.
Did that keep tipping?
Yep.
Ah, it didn't, damn it.
Did it not?
No, I tried to fill it while it was still tipping.
Oh, yeah, that old trick.
That just trying to be a bit cheeky.
Still loaded up nicely.
Hmm. How much is that in there? Stand over here, what does it tell me? That's 68, 88, 90.
I'm intrigued now if you can drop a... What happens if you drop one of these small...
That's 100,000 litres and it's 58, so yeah, must take quite a bit.
Okay. No, that'll just reverse. I was just wondering if that...
Hello, Connor Farmer, how you doing?
I was just wondering if this would, if I dropped a small one near it, but I think it'll just go one way still, won't it?
Yeah.
Tip to trigger.
So Sharpening Guy, I believe when this is released, FSG, you were saying that Creative Mesh will have some tutorial videos on how to use everything.
They said tutorials. I don't know.
Tutorials, possibly not videos, but
Stephen Whiting, Catalina wine mixer. Love it.
I actually turned on the TV last night and the movie was halfway through Talladega Nights, and I thought, no, I'll sit down and watch that.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so there will be some tutorials from Creative Mesh, whether it's video or just a written tutorial like the FarmSim Academy stuff. Not sure, but there will be some stuff there.
Yeah.
I must admit, though, I mean, part of the fun of it is actually, with lots of things, part of the fun's figuring it out yourself. It's kind of like auto-drop play and all those.
I've had a whole heap of fun this weekend just breaking it or trying to break it and trying different things, and it's been really good fun.
Adding it into the game info tab as well. That makes sense.
Yeah,
why haven't we tried? Just the only thing we really haven't done is use a tank on the field, isn't it?
Yes, let's do that. That's a good idea. So get whichever one.
There's two different options, isn't there? Well, do you want to? We've got 2 pumps over at the thing. Do you want to set one up each? Do they need a pump?
So you need
they do, don't they?
No, they've both got pumps on the trailer. So as long as you fill it up with digestate.
But does it need to be pumped from the? Do you need a pump from the?
No. Well, you can if you want, or you can just fill it up, take it down to the field, and then run a trailer backwards and forwards to the field to top it back up.
Ah, got it. Yeah, gotcha.
So you could, if you've got a field like miles away from your slurry tank, it's a bit more of a mobile solution.
So that's no different to what? Is there a base game one? Yeah, the base game Garant one. Except it's got a pump in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, hang on a sec. Which one are you looking at?
A couple of base game ones.
So the Shoten one, that's base game, has got a little pump on it, but it doesn't work. VT 130. Yeah, and the Garant one.
Yeah, but the Garant one's next to it. The field.
All you can do is fill up with those, can't you? If you've got a slurry tank, you would just go up and press R, and it would refill your tank.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Whereas these ones, you can hook the pipe system up to them.
Hey, thank you, Fiona. Appreciate that.
Dragon Loon. The menu was showing total capacity of both bunkers. I think it was Dragon. You're right. Yes.
Is this okay for large fields like Green Valley? Yeah, I mean it'd work on Green Valley.
Yeah, you can.
Just the tires, just. In fact, I think
it'd go as far as you want.
Large fields.
Yeah, I do. I think it would be good. Right, you're going to buy one of those? You know what? Buy a compressor as well for the front of a tractor, and we can clean the pipes out as well. That's quite a good thing to do.
I'm speechless.
Oops.
FSG said clean something.
No, I said you were going to clean something.
Fair enough. Right, so which pump's still hooked up? The little one.
You don't need a little pump though. Fill it up with digestate.
But can I pump from the? I suppose there's no point, is there?
No, that holds 45,000 litres.
So with this, you'd be shuttling slurry back and forth from the tank, and then using pipes and hoses out at the field.
Yeah. So if you, like I said, if you're
I'm stuck,
lift it up. You lift the trailer up.
I did too. Thank you.
Hey,
heads or not?
Yeah, basically, if you've got a field that's miles from home, fuck, I can't be bothered.
Yeah, okay, I see.
We'll just get some more hoses. I was gonna roll some stuff up, but I can't be bothered.
You're not starting to feel tired, are you? But jaded.
A little bit. It's been a long weekend. Mixture of working both days and going out last night and getting up early to do No Man's Land with ARGs.
So I'm just going to cheat this and then
Oh, there we
fill
go.
up the slurry.
Yeah. Let's fill her up.
Follow that.
No, I think it's around this side actually, for some reason.
Oh, is it?
If I remember correctly.
Oh, that one there.
So I'm guessing you could plumb in the other side would
This is
come
probably,
from...
This is probably the... Oh, yeah. This shows what water in...
Oh, you could put
Yeah,
water
there's
in as
actually...
well.
There's,
That's
there's
a good point,
diagrams
to the
showing
water
what
pump. Right, I have 500 metres here, so we should be totally fine for... But what's nice is you could run your tractor in the field and you could just set a little auto drive course up to go and fill up from the digester or from the big slurry tank on the farm and shuttle it back, couldn't you? That could be quite good fun.
Good.
Do the hoses have a damage indicator? Like, do they need maintenance? So yes, so that's where water comes in. So just like tractors and stuff, there is a damage meter to them, so you'll see it if you go into the shop at your owned equipment. It will tell you there how much damage they got. So if you flush them with water with a compressor at the end after you've used them, so that compressor, if it's hooked up to the front of a tractor, you can just run that at the end of a thing, at the end of a field when you've put all your slurry down on the field. You can fire up the compressor and flushes the pipes out. But you can run it with water as well, so if you put a water pump next to it as well, apparently it reduces the amount of wear and tear on the hoses and the pumps as well.
So how do I connect this hose to this? Connect.
Same, jump into the cab and you should get the queue.
Oh, there we go now. We do. There we go, now it's attached. I don't think we were just a little bit too far away. I had to move.
Yeah. What am I doing?
So, for argument's sake, if we fill that with that.
Did you fill water? Did you put? Does this take water as well? Is this
No, it doesn't take water. No, I was just looking at the labels on the side next to the pump.
Right. So I think if you...
Catch you later, Zebedee.
I think there's a... Where's the water pump? I don't know if it's a water pump or... hang on.
No, so Farmerid was saying fill unit 2 is water. I didn't look at that.
Ah, right. So there is water.
And
in
I
this
was,
one.
yeah, and I was trying to connect the hoses while you were still unrolling. Which is why I couldn't do that.
That makes sense.
Yes, there we go.
Oh, that's annoying. Right, I'm hooked up. And unfolded. Daily Farming, welcome! Nice to have you here.
So no pump target found on hose.
Hang on, I need to reconnect it.
Oh, you're not connected, right.
Hang on. I should get a trigger about...
Oh, I didn't actually try it. I didn't do it. There we go. Well, now. So now we've got 4,000 litres of water in here.
Right, cool. I'm ready to go.
If I turn that on, there we go. You should be running. So it's using up the water, is it? Cleaning it then, with water in here.
Possibly.
Why is it using water first? We haven't used that pipe though, so it shouldn't need to clean. Oh, there we go. That's using it now, because you hadn't put it down, of course. It wasn't using the slurry up. Yeah.
Am I slurrying? Oh, I'd done this first bit. I'd done this first bit anyway. I just need to cross over here. So yeah, you just pull up alongside it. You'll get. I don't know if you get a trigger or it just automatically takes it as soon as it's.
Slurry's not accepted here. Did I fill it with digestate? No.
Double application. Turn that off, just for the sake of this. Try the other side, Args. Or the back. Where the pipe, there's a pipe at the back there.
Oh, the pipe going in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably in the water. I'll be in the water trigger. That'll be why. There we go. Start overloading.
Lost my pipe. It's under tension. Something's not quite working with this.
You heard you can change the mix as well, so you can water down the slurry to make it go further. Yeah, then maybe that's what it's doing then.
I'm going to disconnect and reconnect this. It's just
So
stretching.
how is that still going? Oh, because you're still running. Right.
It's not supposed to do that. So switch to that one. Like it's not.
Oh, that's all working out pretty well.
Not pulling the. It's not pulling the pipe for me. It's almost like it's stuck somewhere. I'm going to disconnect it. Oh, it's probably disappeared under the ground, so I'll never find this now.
That's right. You've proved a point.
Almost like it was getting stuck here. It's almost like this crossover here has created a.
Where's that delivered that to?
Axial. DJ had it stuck at the fitting between hose. Yeah, I think. Let's connect it back up.
I just bought the compressor, but it hasn't delivered it. I don't know where it's gone.
There's a pipe buried somewhere. I can't find it.
It's not
Gone
there.
forever.
Oh, did you move the store point?
I think
Oh,
I
there
might
it is.
have.
It's up there. Ah, so we can move in a multiplayer now.
Yeah, I don't, that's new, isn't it?
That's not something I'd seen before.
I've lost my pipe. My hose. My hose is long gone.
Yeah. It's age, mate. It's age.
Yeah. Disappeared forever. See if I can find it. Feel like I'm panning like
Panning for gold.
metal detector, yeah. Just disappeared under the ground forever, that.
So what else do I need with this compressor to clean? Do I just need the compressor or what?
Yeah, if you connect it to the front
Yeah.
of the tractor. Did you buy one? Oh,
Yeah,
right.
it's on
No,
the
it
front of
needs
this
to
one.
be. It needs to be on the front of the tractor that's on the connected to the system. It needs to be on the front of this tractor here with a.
Ah, okay.
Again, there's kind of like some smoke and mirrors, invisible
Yeah.
invisible pipes connecting everything up. I think I ran over the pipe there. Look at that, it's crushed.
So, oops, didn't attach that.
So,
Put that back on. Clean umbilical hose.
yeah,
This is
so
a
you've got to
command for it.
start up the PTO, and you'll hear it start, and then it'll hiss, and when it hisses, it should be ready.
Oh, it says umbilical clogged by 0%, so it's obviously we haven't used it enough.
All right.
Not enough
What,
pressure placed
clogged?
on
It's
compressor.
buried under the ground. What does it mean? It's not clogged. I'm gonna.
Not enough pressure placed in on. There we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it's like an air thing.
Yeah, it's like an air compressor.
And because they weren't dirty, we didn't have to clean them. Interesting.
Can you disconnect the pipe? I'm going to roll this all back. I'm going to roll this hose back up to get it out of the ground. It's buried under the ground somewhere, and I can't find it. Go. Cute.
Jammin, so who's got the biggest hose then? Well, if you're here for the start of the stream, Jammin, you would have seen that FSG's was 100 meters long and mine was 200.
But as time's gone on, mine's grown to 500 meters.
Yeah, but it's also turned yellow.
Oh dear. If you have the enhanced fill type mod on, it gives you lots of issues. That's interesting, Jacob. Thank you for that. That's good to know.
That can't be good. No, that is a big compressor. I suppose you'd need a lot of pressure if you're blowing out a 500 meters of hose. And it's a speed under the ground. Yeah, that's right too.
So many bad jokes.
Goodness, so many bad jokes.
But Legacy's gritting his teeth here to must not say inappropriate stuff.
Hello, Lord Nerd. How are you?
Still going with this 500 meters. Gito.
How much have you rolled up? Tell you in your HUD, doesn't it?
380 meters.
Mark, there's some things I'm not going to repeat, alright?
Yeah, the end of it's glitched out big time where it's... Do you know where it is? It's where it's crossed over, I think.
Ah.
Well, you cross the pipes. Never cross the streams.
Never cross the streams.
First rule of Ghostbusters, right?
Yeah, that's it. Can we try the portable water pump to see if it will fill base game tanks, greenhouses, etc.?
Yes, we can. That's a good suggestion. Like, I can taste the blood. His tongue is biting so hard.
So what is the water pump there? There's the water pump there.
I'll go and get a base game water tank, shall I? Surely we'd need to buy a water source, right? Woohoo! Now you're going to have to carry that somewhere, Rox.
Hey? No, we'll be right. We got lots of money. Just buy things.
You want a water tank?
I'll
get it.
I don't know. I don't know how this works. I'm making it up as I go.
It's wouldn't be the first time we've done that, Args. Wouldn't be the first time.
No, it wouldn't be.
Oh, that's a mini separator. There's a mini separator as well with a water pump. Animals.
Can I put the hose in the river and pump? Let's go and find out. The river's just over the road.
Got a little trailer coming. Feels like overkill. Where'd you go, Ox?
No idea what I'm doing. Down the river.
I see it. Evening, Aussie. How's it going?
45 degree bank. And we're in go.
Actually, you need to...
Oh, that's a grunty little thing.
Go and bring it here. Away from the water to start with.
Target found on umbilical hose.
Oh.
Yeah, she needs to hook a hose up to it.
Or does it need to be hooked up to the... Bring it over...
I am. I'm stuck on the side of the road.
This is all going pear-shaped.
It is.
What am I looking for? Does this take water too? Yes. Alright, hang on. We're going to buy the second Tank.
First rule of FarmSim testing, make it up as you go along, right? Exactly.
Right, here we go. No. That does nothing. Right, bring it over here, Args.
Alright.
This takes water too. But that's a slurry point. Or is that the water point, the blue stuff?
Don't know.
Could be the water stuff here. Yeah, here's the water one here. Oops, water
Ooh,
fill.
cool.
Get a trigger? Did you get
I haven't seen anything.
anything?
Nope.
So here's a question. Could I...
It's just that.
the tractor. So many tractors and
Okay,
nowhere
what
to
is
go.
the purpose of the water pump?
I think to pump water back into the... If you're running low in your... But then you would just fill it up,
Right.
right?
A water pump can be used to fill up water. That's all it says.
Say what you see, right?
Yeah.
Using some of the electric we've made at our biogas plant.
Nice.
Like a toy farm now, this. Jeez.
Does the pipe connect to the water pipe? Well, I don't know if I can do anything with that pipe on there.
Yeah, that doesn't move. I think it's just decorative.
Ah, hang on. What's an umbilical? Ah, so if I had another hose, I can connect this hose.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
100 meters of hose we need. Hang on.
What it says?
Hang on, this could be hilarious. this is going to end in tears. Right, rack me up 100 meters of hose. I can't see over the reel.
Alright, hang on. Hoses. Where are you, hoses?
Go
Oh,
with
I'm so
blue,
tempted
blue
to
for
buy
water.
Blue for water, okay. I'm so tempted to buy you 500 meters just to make you understand.
Oh! Well, I'm impressed that it didn't tip over. Right, so if I drop this here... How stupid does this look? Oh, come on. I'm going to get rid of that little water tank off the back.
That's one way to get rid of it.
70, 60...
Looks like a filter pipe hose on the water pump for pumping. Yeah, that's what it looks like, doesn't it? That one there. But can't do anything with that. We'll see where this attaches.
There you go.
What did it attach it to?
You might need to jump in the...
Ah, it's gone underground.
Hang on. Not getting a trigger here for it. No.
So can you can't unfold the trailer, the water pump?
Unload here. Control I. What's that do?
That just tips the side by side, I think.
Yeah. No, I can't work out what's going on there. Now, if you jump into this, where does it connect it to?
Oops, that's the wrong way.
It'll let you refill with water. But refill from where, Jacob? It's not giving us any triggers. I want to just... Let me see if... We... Fake fill us. The pump's got no water in it, though.
No.
So it won't let us refill.
Let's try this then. Let's try this.
Surely you need a water tank as well.
No. Not gonna let me do that either.
Fill that. Right, so I've got water in this tank now. I've not seen anything that lets you manually connect up other than to the hoses.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
the pump.
interesting.
So Jacob's saying the pump fills acts like a buy point. So if I sit, you first need to fill the tool, but it's not giving me an option to fill it.
It's interesting when I'm looking at this, it says broken, needs to be reset for the pump. I wonder if it's because I drove it into water.
Maybe.
Where is it? There's so much on the screen right here. Right, let's reset that.
Could well be broken. I bet you that was it. But it's now saying that you first need to fill the tool on my one. But I haven't got a trigger for it. So, right, let me...
Okay, that's better.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I've just crushed Args.
I'm actually inside.
One of those farming accident videos.
Yeah.
And there's no way you can turn it on. Ah, that's what it is. Hang on. Who is that? Kasem. Well done. Well done, mate. I didn't turn that on as an option, did I? That's why. I'm no longer functioning as a human being. There we go. There we go. I just had... There we go. I had it as a... We just had it as the slurry variant. This one... I will just ditch.
Glad I'm wearing protection now, Crofter. That's right. Oh, goodness.
So it's got the two flashes on the side of it. The tank is split. Thank you, Kasem, for that. Appreciate it, mate. There we go. It's showing up on the trigger now. So now, I roll around to here. Yes! Oh no, that's the umbilical cord. Right, so that's connected for the poop. So if you come around to the other side of it... Come around to the other side of it now, Alex.
Okay. Which side?
My left. Yep. Okay.
Should I be getting anything?
It's not refilling it.
Activate pump. Hang on.
Yay! I've got water coming in.
Okay.
Alright, nice.
But it's costing us money.
So it is. So we're buying water. As opposed to, you could have a... So, actually, stop that then. Come away from that. What happens if we just rock up with this? So if we went and filled this at the river... Filled this from the river, say?
Yeah.
And I just... Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, but what someone said, it works like a buy point.
Yeah.
So that's all it did. So you'd be better off... I mean, I suppose it means you can take water out to the field and buy it in the field without having a tanker.
True. Or you could just set up another little auto drive course.
Okay. Can you buy a greenhouse somewhere? I want to... Because that was the original question Kiram asked. Can you fill a greenhouse with it?
Yeah.
Base game greenhouse.
Productions. Greenhouses. Boom.
It did say buy point.
Oh, you can climb in it.
No pump.
I didn't realise that.
What, the pump?
Yeah, I've entered the vehicle.
You haven't hopped into the passenger with me, no?
No, I'm definitely inside. Control I.
So it says no pump target found on Umbilical, so it looks like we can't fill up other things with it. So I can't turn it on or anything.
No, because there's no...
Because it's looking for a
It's looking
pump
for
target.
a pumped connection, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unhitch. See if I can move it. So no, I'm in it, but you can't drive it around.
So you can control it. So you could drive that to a field and park it on the side of the field, and then if you want to turn it on, can you try? If you try and turn it on, does it say no pump target?
I can't turn it on. It's not giving me an option.
Ah.
Start engine, right.
Hang on. Oh no, that's me.
So I wonder if it's starting the...
I can't even start the Kubota up now because you're in the back. You've taken control.
That's weird.
Oh no, now we're driving. So I'll go back and park up over here, see if you can fill up the... Get that out of the way. Ah. You've got to be able to get free water. I'll go back to...
Oh. Stuck together.
How full of water is this? Oh, only 30%.
Can you start it from inside there? Can you hit the refill from in there, or does it need to come from the pump?
Well, I could turn it on before and it would start. I'm not on the right thing. So activate pump there. So if I
Just says you
deactivate
first need
it,
to fill the
try-
tool.
No,
It's
now
not
try
giving me
hopping
any
in.
option. It's not giving me any option to fill with water. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
so
that
is
was
it
you-
filling now?
yeah.
Yeah, so I've disconnected it and I've hopped into the pump and been able to turn it on.
Right, fine.
Pump up the
Yeah,
thing.
there we go. All right.
Hello.
You got little Arksy here saying
Hello, little Args. Can you pump water from the river to the tank?
Hello, E50.
Hello, mini Args. No. Can you pump water from the river to the tank? No, you can't, Dirk. We tried that. Args just broke the pump.
It's a little realism DLC with an unrealistic water supply pipeline. Exactly.
Yes, that sums it up perfectly, yeah.
Yeah.
Sniper Steve, how you doing, mate? Yeah, but hopefully you've all benefited from us sorting this out. It seems like some of you are ahead of the game already. You must have been watching some
Yeah.
of the...
Must have. Some of the people who know what they're talking about.
yeah. But I think that's it, isn't it, Args? Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything
I
else
think
left.
so. No, I think that's been a good couple of hours of testing and trying
Anybody
things out.
else is desperately needing anything? Can you pump from the river using the pump and hose pumps? No, they're for slurry only, Dragon. I think, although... You've got me intrigued now. We just try one. One last hurrah. Let's take a pump down to the river.
Can do.
I need a... You want to bring that blue... I don't think this will work because I don't think you can connect the water pump to the... I don't think there's any way of connecting these pumps to water, is there? So
Right.
it won't send it anyway, do you know what I mean? You can't connect a pipe to the tanker there.
So when I bring the pump down?
So where's the water going to? I've got a pump here.
Ah, so what do you want me to bring?
The blue hose.
Oh, the blue hose. Oh.
It's all too
Gosh,
steep
how am I
here
gonna
to
do
get
that?
close. Trying to find a shallow bit of the... Find a shallow bit of the river to work on.
No, that didn't work. No, I need to detach... I'm just going to buy another one. Right, while we're doing this, I'm going to give away a copy of Pumps and Hoses.
Hey, good for you.
So, put in hashtag idiots in chat. In my chat, not FSG's chat. And we'll give away a copy of it. Just to finish the night off. Morning off, day off, whatever it is. Hopefully hashtag idiots doesn't it's probably one that'll block everyone. What am I doing? Why can I not pick that up? Oh, because I wasn't on that. That's why. Alright, where are you?
I am over here. I'm just trying to
Over here
find
doesn't tell me much, but anyhow.
Look on the map.
Oh, that side of the river. Right, I see. Ah, there you are.
There's the lake there, but it's too far away. So what I'll do, if you unroll it, I'll connect it and then I'll reverse down to the river. And if you connect the other end to something, if you can. I don't think this is going to work. I'm pretty confident this is not going to work.
I need to remember the buttons. Start unwinding white.
Can you, Ole, can you use the pumps and pump it from the base game transport tanks? You can use the base game transport tanks, yes. You just need to park the pump next to them.
We're getting all sorts of good ones. Idiots, Muppets, pot lickers. Those are all grand. Alright, there you go.
With the,
and now what do you want? A trailer, a tractor?
left shift Q. Just something. Connect that other
tank.
end of the pipe to something.
Okay, hang on.
Right, we're all set here. No pump target unfound on. So we need to connect this to the other end of something.
Yep, I'm on my way.
Here he comes. Is it the water one?
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
This will be a good test, this.
Right, there we go. Hooked up.
Right, here we go. No liquid manure source found near pump. Right, yeah, so it only does... these pumps only work with liquid manure. They
Right.
don't work with
That
water.
answers that.
Yeah. Actually, stay hooked up though, because we'll answer Ollie's question. If I stop this here, we'll go and get that yellow Zunhammer tank. Where's that gone? Is it down here?
What have I done here?
Whip this round. Hook it up.
Right. If there's anyone else wants to jump in and hashtag idiots. Otherwise we're going to roll it.
Dixie May, that was close, right? Stop it, you're killing me. Or will AI traffic go over a hose if you lay it across the road? Well, we have got one running across the road here, so let's see if it causes a traffic jam or not. And Ollie, let's just answer your question here. So we've got 11,000 litres in
Here comes
here.
a car.
So if I park here... So
Straight over it. Citroen didn't even care.
There you go, look at that.
Straight over it.
Didn't bat an eyelid. So this is the Zunhammer tank from base game. So I should be able to turn this on, spool it up. There you go. So that pump is running. And if I jump back into here, you can see it ticking down. And if I run over here, you see it ticking up. So yes, it does work with the base game stuff. Can I show the beacon lights on the Valtra Q series? Yes, let's do that. Let's just buy something else.
What's flash about the... Is there something flash about the beacon lights on the
We
Valtra?
feel we've not bought enough stuff. Let's have a look, shall we? I don't know.
I'm intrigued.
The Valtra Q series. I used it the other day, but I didn't turn the...
Right. Well, FSG is doing that. Let's roll and see who's going to win this giveaway. Farmer Ed Gaming.
No.
My turn to have one that looks rigged. Congrats, mate.
Superb.
There we go. I know how to get hold of you, so thank you for that. We'll get a link out to you in the next day or so. Hopefully, I can buy it Do you ever have issues with buying on the Giant store?
No, but I'm a silver partner.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a weird flex.
The weirdest ever. Right, here we go.
You're welcome, Farmer. Oh, I've got a bit of a different strobe to them, don't they?
There we go. Pretty cool. Makes the
Sorry
entry
about
to
the
using
family
this in
noise.
career mode not so costly. Thanks. No worries, Ollie. No worries at all. Right, if Args has given away one, I suppose I better do one as well, hadn't I? So, if anybody wants to win a copy,
Don't feel obliged.
we're gonna go with clowns. So if you type in clowns in the chat, not hashtag,
no hashtag,
just clowns.
clowns.
We will give one away as well.
Oh, it was good fun though, man. Appreciate you showing
No, it was good,
me
wasn't it?
the way of the pumps and hoses.
I'm glad I remembered as much as I did.
You did well, actually, considering the day you've had. And it's knocking 11 PM for you on end of your weekend.
Still haven't edited No Man's Land, and I haven't got an episode of Wyoming for next week, and I fly out to Germany on Wednesday. Happy days.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm going to Oktoberfest.
Oh, very nice. How long are you there for?
Till fly back on Sunday.
Right.
So it's going to be a painful one.
Will be no Man's Land next week then.
No, there won't be.
It's alright. It's alright.
You can hire in some help. I know Scott's been desperate to do it.
He has been.
Oh no,
Hey,
there'll be
no
stream
worries,
on
Karen.
Wednesday, Ed. I fly out on Thursday, Ed, so it'll be a Wednesday stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
NVA. Download some vehicles of WMF and take them for a spin. What are WMFs? Bounce to the left of me and Joker's the right count. Maybe Dixie. You never know. Depends which side Args is standing on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, Cranky's giving me Oktoberfest beer drinking money. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, nice. How far's £10 going to get you at October? A shot glass.
Might just get me a nice German sausage. Right. I'm going to give you
On that
another
note, you should give away
couple of minutes. Yeah.
tractors.
Wood Meadow Farms. I don't know Wood Meadow Farms. Not one I have played.
Thought it was going to be Wade Mitch Farms. Wood Meadow Farms.
Thank you, Cranky. Oh, I've got my little alerts working again for the first time in a while. Well, audibly for me, anyway. Okay. Any more for any more? If not, I'm going to count down from 5 and I'm going to hit the button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1, go.
Boom. Watch the chat. Captain Goose.
Captain Goose. Nice.
Congratulations, buddy. Nice one. Captain Goose, if you can jump on my Discord, the link's in the description below. We'll get you sorted with that in the next wee while. But nice one, mate. And FS Crofter coming in there with another little super chat. Thank you very much, sir.
Nice.
I will indeed have a beer for you.
Nice one.
Right, but there you go. Right.
Thank you again.
No, pleasure, Args. Thanks for that. That was a
use this in anger sometime actually in a proper series. And
yeah, and I think we've spotted a couple of little things there. I'll share with the Creative Mesh guys and just let them know.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's tested it in multiplayer yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've seen anyone do it, unless it was on a local multiplayer game. But
We are pioneers, Args. Pioneers.
we are. Well, it was nice to be able to have Nitrado come to the party and set up a server
Yes,
for us.
no,
too.
big thanks
And
to Nitrado for that.
Offset on 150 ping to the server the whole night and have hardly had a blip.
Not had a hiccup. That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's been good. Maybe I should take Mondays off work every week and do a stream on Monday mornings.
I think you maybe should. I think that's when New Zealand's internet's at its best.
New Zealand's asleep. Everyone's just public holiday today. Let's all sleep in.
Cranky's just rebranded us as Clodiots.
Idiots.
Like it.
Yeah, Legion's just popped in and said if anyone could break it, it would be Args NFSG. We try.
Right.
We try. All right, team.
Yeah.
Thank you, mate. We'll catch you later on.
Cheers, Args.
Sometime.
Take it easy. And everyone who's been watching, thank you very much if you watch Argsy's stream or mine. If you haven't bought it yet, use Argsy's code or mine if you want. But use Argsy's. Yeah, and have a good week, everyone. And we'll see you on Wednesday for a live. Oh yeah, go and watch Wyoming. Best ending ever. I think it could be my best episode yet.
Was that right?
Well,
that's a bold claim.
I know. Well,
bold claim.
watch it and tell me.
Yeah, we will. No, I'm sure we all will.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Catch you later. Thanks, chat. Thanks
Take
everyone
care.
for hanging out.
All the best,
Appreciate
everyone.
The memberships. Laters.
See you later.